Hey, it's Dave Wyman, time for Football 101, and we're going to take a look at a second-round draft choice from last year, and really considered a second-string back in Zach Charbonnet. I love Zach. Every time I see him in a hotel or on the road or whatever, I always go up to him and tell him, keep running people over. Because as a linebacker, when you have a guy that can either put a move on you or run you over, you don't really know where you stand. So it always makes it difficult for the defense. On the season, he's got 4 touchdowns, both running and receiving, and over 200 all-purpose yards in 3 games. So he has really stepped up big. The first shot here, I just wanted to point out, Gino took a really high snap here. Does a really good job handling it and then not throwing off the timing of the play, because it's all about timing. I think what it was is Connor Williams, the center right there, he was a little bit fired up because he has to pull in this situation. All right, you can kind of see what a mess this is, and what I mean by that is the way that the play is developing. And one of the things that Zach does really well right here is he takes a little stutter step, and what he's really doing is waiting to set up these blocks. And so he's waiting for this guy to get here, this guy to get here, and then you see Connor Williams, he's going through here. We got a block on the back side there, but he's just having to be really patient, and that's one of the things I love about him. I mean, he's powerful, but he's also got great feet. The way that he moves his feet, it's almost like a sewing machine. Do people know what a sewing machine is anymore? Maybe like a drum roll. So yeah, you watch his feet and they just go brrr. I mean, he's very good with that for a big guy especially, but he's just here trying to let this play set up and having faith that his linemen will get to where they need to be. And here you can see the play start to develop. Look at, from the end zone, this little space right here to run through is actually very narrow. What I always say is that what the running back's looking for is, depending on what uniform you're wearing, in this case, blue butts. They've got their guys turned. It's like a hallway, and you can't see any white or turquoise in there. You see just that hallway right there. Meanwhile, Laken Tomlinson's getting his block. We got the block on the back side. Yeah, he's just waiting for this to develop, and then those feet take him where he wants to go. Now, the linemen have done their job at this point, and now this is just Zach's burst right there. I mean, he really, like the stutter step that we looked at earlier, he's pretty much at a standstill. But then, he slowly gets his speed going. So now, he's just beating these 2 defenders here. That's just all him. Like, that's the part of the play. And I always say there's 3 parts to every play. Getting lined up so you can, execute the play, and then executing your responsibility. And then the third part is just being a football player. And that's what Zach is doing right there, just showing off his speed and his power. All right, and here's Zach getting some extra yardage, and you can see that he's getting ready to, I think he shifts the ball to the other arm so he can get a stiff arm there. But very powerful. It's good to get the running game going, especially with the absence of K9 and Zach Charbonnet. Really, there's been some questions, that people have asked, is he worth I think he was number 52 overall. Was he worth a second-round draft choice? Absolutely. Absolutely. So he's really showing that, he's the next guy to step up after K9. Hopefully they get K9 back and you get little lightning and thunder there. But Zach Charbonnet can do everything. So really happy with his performance. This is a 13-yard run. He ended up with 91 yards on the day and really helped them win that game.